this big old controversy going on, well, a couple of different topics I want to cover, but it all wraps up into one. And first of all, it's this controversy going on about this Kendrick Lamar pop-out concert about Latinos feeling like they wasn't represented, Mexicans in Southern California feeling like they wasn't represented. And I don't know how the Latino community feel as a whole, but for the Southern Mexicans, I know that a lot of them feel like they wasn't represented. And I trip off that because it's Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? And why would you want to be represented on Juneteenth in that part, right? And let's say if it's Cinco de Mayo or a Mexican holiday, would you guys call brothers up to represent you guys' holiday? You know, I've never seen anything like that. Maybe they do, and but never seen anything like that. But you know, hey, we're all one. And about, you know, if I was throwing the concert myself, if I was giving it, and if I was Kendrick, I'd invited everybody. Okay, let's say Juneteenth. Of course, this is our day. Black folks, that's our day. And you know, if it's a day for freedom, and 1865 or whatever it was, if it's a day for freedom, what that means to me, freedom is being free to love, being free to do what you want to do. Now, if there's some different nationalities that's down with black folks and that's riding with black folks, ready to ride with black folks and all that old type shit, then why shouldn't they be there celebrating with us? Why shouldn't they be there performing and stuff like that and all that old type stuff? Because they down with us. We got some of those that's going to ride with us till the wheels fall off. You know, they're going to go to war with us and everything. Of course they should be represented. I would have had a little bit of some of everybody because it's Juneteenth, the day of freedom. You know what I'm saying? And if, you know, and if I feel like if you feel like everybody came from black folks, then hey, you know, everybody was a part of this, you know. And so that's my take on that. And, you know, I kind of feel the cat's pain. But let's talk about Lefty Gunplay for a minute. And how he came out with some stuff, like saying some things like he wouldn't want his daughter dating a black man and all this old type shit. And I made a little video on why Mexicans can't make it and rap and all that old type shit. You know, sometimes your swag is bad. You know, your get down is bad. You know, your delivery is boo-boo. And, you know, and sometimes your lyric is boo-boo. And that's with anybody. You know, that's with any nationality if you ain't making it. It just so niggas come from that type of rhythm. We come from a type of history that's, you know, it's come second nature to us. And so other different nationalities really got to work hard at it. And some of them, you know, they just might have it. You know, Lefty Gunplay seemed like he got it a little bit. But the kid has been kind of wild and shit like that, you know, is what I've seen, you know, to my eyes, you know. And but he said something like he didn't want his daughter dating a black guy. Now, so if it's that type of divide, let's talk about the penal code system here in California. I don't know what it's like in anywhere else, but I think it's like it's in Arizona. When you go to penal code system out there, it's racist like a mug. So, you know, you got your whites with your whites, your blacks with your blacks, and Mexicans can't fuck with the niggas, the whites can't fuck with the niggas, but the niggas can fuck with the whites, the niggas can fuck with the Mexicans, but the Mexicans and whites can't fuck with the niggas. What is that about? Right? And so if you wanted to be one and all this old type shit, you want to fuck with us all the way. Don't fuck with us. You know, we go to the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? We cool on the street, we go to the penitentiary, you can't fuck with us type shit, right? You know, and that's what Lefty Gunplay talking about. There's a lot of politics in California when it comes to Southern Mexicans and white folks dealing with niggas and shit. Some politics involved, especially if you're in that type of gang life, you know. And so I can understand Lefty Gunplay point on that, but and my thing on that is we got to end all that bullshit. We got to end all that separation bullshit. We're gonna be one. We're gonna be one. And so, I don't know where all that hatred come from niggas, and I think niggas are just some animals, man. Niggas are just be on some bullshit a lot. Everybody got some bullshit in they shit. Let's go with Cain killed Abel. If we feel like we was the original black man, if Cain killed Abel, then who started the bullshit? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If Cain and Abel was niggas, and if niggas was the only motherfuckers on earth, who started the bullshit? It was niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's my view. If that the Cain and Abel story, right? So niggas got to get that out of us. You know what I'm saying? Africans sold Africans to the Portuguese to get us. All this old type shit. So niggas can be assholes. You know what I'm saying? I done seen niggas bullying motherfuckers and all that whole shit. And I see white folks doing the same shit. White folks killing niggas and shit. And police officer killing niggas and all this old type shit. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, we don't police our own type of shit. We have no structure with our own and shit like that. OGs acting like youngsters and all this old type shit. It's wild with the niggas and shit. And so niggas is telling on each other, do anything for a bag. Nigga tell on their own mama damn near for a bag. Some niggas, you know what I'm saying? And so when other nationalities see this old shit, and you know what I'm saying, that be some of the reasons why they ain't fucking with us. They won't fuck with us real tough and shit because they know, you know what I'm saying, we ain't gonna be able to hold water. You know what I'm saying? As soon as shit get tough, we gonna do some weird shit, some shit against the code and shit. And so I can understand that, you know what I'm saying? But niggas need to start policing their own, and then, you know what I'm saying, other nationalities start respecting us a little more. And some niggas don't even give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? I get it, you know what I'm saying? But I give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And I wish we would start policing our own to a certain degree when we start doing fuck shit, dumb shit, ignorant shit, and all that old type shit. We shutting that shit down. You know what I'm saying? And standing tall on business, on real business. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to one another. And you know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers will pick that up. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm talking about that divide, but there is a divide here in California. Here in North. I mean, I'm in Northern California right now, but Southern California is just a divide. I don't want to get San Diego mixed up with it because San Diego is day and night when it goes down south. But even the San Diego Mexicans in prison act that way, but in the streets is different, day and night. You know what I'm saying? And L.A. and San Diego is different, but Southern California, man, Mexicans don't fuck with niggas. And white dudes all over California don't fuck with niggas in the penitentiary. That's all over. You know what I'm saying? And so there's that type of divide. So back to this Mexicans being feeling duped. And so I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I saw some shit that KRS-One made, and then I seen the stuff Lord Jamal made. And so, about Latino being a part of hip hop. Now, hip hop, right? Hip hop and rap. All right, I think it's two different things to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get serious about it, I think niggas created the rap shot. You know what I'm saying? And the rap, right? So the dancing, you know what I'm saying? Niggas been dancing. Latinos been dancing. Niggas thought it is Latinos. We're Cubans, and we're niggas is part Puerto Ricans. All Puerto Ricans got African history. Cubans got African history. So we all got that hip hop, that dance shit in us and shit. You know what I'm saying? So the dancing came into play. The niggas was playing the music. You know what I'm saying? And just think about some of the music they was getting. Some of the music they was getting Latino beats and shit like that. I'm pretty sure they was getting them them drums in the 70s, them African drum beat. Them Latino drum beat, them Cuban drum beats and all that old type shit, mixing it in and shit. And so, you know what I'm saying? And so the dancing came into play, and the Latinos always been a part of the dancing. Been a part of the graffiti and all that old type shit. And so you guys look up the breakdancing and shit and all that old type shit. So hip hop, I think Latinos always been a part, but the rap, I think the niggas started the rap. But if you all want to bring it to one, it's all one. So I believe what KRS-One saying, I believe what Lord Jamal is saying, but you know what I'm saying, it's somewhere in the middle. You know what I'm saying? It's somewhere in the middle. And my thing is Latinos always been a part of the hip hop, but the rap is a little different. You know what I'm saying? So I think the niggas is the pioneers of the rap, but the hip hop, you know what I'm saying, itself, you know what I'm saying. I don't think, you know what I'm saying, the Cool Herc or whoever it was doing the DJing and all that old type stuff back in the day when they started the rapping and MCing over the beats. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no one was coming like, I'm creating this new thing called hip hop. This is what's going to be. Or this new thing called rap. This is ours and all that. No, motherfuckers was just creating shit, doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And certain type of, you know what I'm saying, invisible rules were kind of implemented, but it was with anybody who was down, you know what I'm saying, with this type of, you know what I'm saying, new thing that was going on was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And so I bet you if any Latinos was hard with the mic, you know what I'm saying, they would come with it. Lord Jamar said something like, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't act Latino. They couldn't, I mean, how do you act hip hoppy? How do you act black or whatever the whatnot? You know what I'm saying? You see motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, portraying niggas and trying to do that. But if you come from the hood, you come from the hood. You're going to act like you act. You're going to act like your peers. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So that part I really didn't understand too much. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch the Lord Jamar and the KRS One thing when they was talking about Latinos and all that old in hip hop and all that old type of stuff. But at the same time, you know, I don't think the creators of this know that what they was creating as far as, you know what I'm saying, creating it in the terms where I know what I'm doing and I'm gonna name it this. You know, I'm gonna coin it this, I'm gonna name it this. No, it was what, you know what I'm saying, I'm just making music and people started grooving to it. You know what I'm saying? Latinos like to groove like niggas and shit. Latinos is niggas, part niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, and maybe the Los Angeles and black and Mexican thing is something totally different. And I know it's totally different because I'm from out this way, you know, and that makes it a little difficult to really say whether right, wrong, whatever, whatnot. But you know, on mine, I'm on this unity shit. You know, especially with Juneteenth, I would invite everybody who's down with black folks. Because if you're down with black folks, I mean, you're happy that, you know what I'm saying, we gained our freedom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know what I'm saying, of course, celebrate with us. You know what I'm saying? This is ours. You know what I'm saying? You helped us out. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, there's some white folks down there and people down there, other nationalities that's really down with niggas. That's really down with niggas. You know what I'm saying? To understand the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And we understand your struggle too. You know what I'm saying? Those of us who's really woke, you know, and so it's like, you know, we all can be one. You know what I'm saying? We all can be one. And so to the Latinos that felt like they were duped and, you know what I'm saying, and played. And, you know, I don't know the ins and out behind it. You know what I'm saying? But again, if it was me, I would have invited a little bit of everybody. Because, you know, it's Juneteenth. And it's for one thing. If we hating on Drake, we hating on Drake. Let's all get together and hate on it. Every nationality. We go turn California all the way up. You know what I'm saying? Not to say to hate on nobody is cool, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know if you feel like what I'm saying. Like everybody's a part of this. Let's show Drake we really big. You know what I'm saying? How big we really is. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what we doing, you know. And I don't condone any of that, you know, that haterism and all that hate train and all that old type shit. But I'm just saying, if that's what we doing, let's get everybody. So, you know, and a lot of times niggas go through shit out here in the world and here in California. Like I said, the penal code said when niggas is thrown to the left and looked over and all this old type shit. So when we get ours, we're gonna hold it tight. Well, let's hold it tight, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Let's share it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the love going. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, each one teach one type shit. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker get to fucking it up, make some rules and shit. You know what I'm saying? For everybody. And I don't know. It was a little probably deeper than that. But at the same time, I felt the essays when they was talking about, you know what I'm saying, how they feel and play and things like that. And and I don't really know, you know what I'm saying, ins and out behind why. But you know, one for California, you know what I'm saying, on a pop out thing. But I don't condone any hate. I don't condone any hate. And let's get to Drake for a hot second. Drake's a half a nigga, right? They say if you got one drop of blood, that you know what I'm saying, you use a nigga. He's a half a nigga. So with all that, he might be on some bullshit on down there, but who ain't? Who ain't on no bullshit? Kendrick ain't no saint, you know what I'm saying? And so, I don't know, allegedly. But not allegedly. I don't know. I don't know if anybody needs to say no. I don't even know the brother. Let me cut that all out. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure he's got his dirt, just like Drake probably got his dirt. His dirt probably, whose dirt is more? If you do any dirt, then whose dirt is worse than anybody? It's like, come on, man. And so, it's a rap beef. I hope it don't get any further with just talk and go to violence. I hope it don't go to any violent type shit. But at the same time, Drake's a nigga. Drake's a nigga. And so, and, and, he just need to do the right thing, get Tupac ring back, right? You know, take that motherfucker back to California where it belongs, on mama. You know what I'm saying? End that shit. It don't make you look like a sucker. Take shit back to California. You paid for it. You know what I'm saying? And put it somewhere in California where you can make money, motherfucker, come by and look at that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Take it back to Compton or wherever Tupac was holding down. You know what I'm saying? I know he's from New York or somewhere, or New Jersey or somewhere, but he was claiming California. So, get that ring back. Worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's worth all the bullshit. Get that motherfucking ring back, man. How about that? You know what I'm saying? That ain't no sucker shit. You know what I'm saying? That'd be some real stand-up shit. But would you get that ring back if you were Drake? Question of the day. But to you Latinos out there, man, salute to you, man. Y'all always been a part of the situation. And I don't know. We need to, you know what I'm saying, police ourselves as brothers, and Mexicans need to get off this hating on, this penitentiary hating on nigga shit, or not hating on nigga shit, this divide shit. If we won, we won. And let's be one. Rock B, I'm out. One other thing, I just had to say this. I know most black folks who's serious about, you know what I'm saying, black struggle and, and all this old type shit. I'm that way and all this old, and I'm that way. And to a certain degree. And, you know, I want black owned stuff and all this old type of stuff for black folks. And I hear a lot of the brothers talking about, hip hop's ours. We need to, hold it down. Hold it down. That's how we create. That's ours. Let's, how do you hold that down when we didn't create no rules from day one, and have some bylaws? That shit on paperwork. That shit is out the bag. That's like it's up in the air. It's like anybody can get it now. It's like you didn't patent it first. We didn't patent the shit first. It's out there now. We can't just get it back now. It's out there now. It's just it's a part of society now. It's a part of society now. You got words in dictionaries that hip hop started. Just what if Lil Wayne them would have coined bling bling. Now everybody's using bling. And so it just like it's out there now. What do you do with it? You can't do nothing with it. You can't really lock hip hop down and what it means to be part of hip hop, what it means to be a rapper or whatever, whatnot, because there's no rules really. And even with the ghost writing, and everybody's on the fence about the ghost writing. Is ghost writing real rappers and all this old type shit? I say no, but it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if they're performers, because a lot of time, a lot of the rappers ain't even rappers, they're performers, and so it's like, it became a money game instead of a cultural, uh, um, what I want to say, something that's in that's, well, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Something that's deep, with black folks where, it's ours. You know, the cat is out the bag now. Basically what I'm saying. The cat is out the bag, and it's hard to get it back. So instead of beat them, join them type thing, not just like that. And if it's like that, let's go ahead and lock something down type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? And take from there. You know what I'm saying? Take from there. And because it's out there, it's part of the world now. It's part of everything, And so, yeah, it's part of human culture, hip hop. And so it's hard to say it's ours now. We were part of the creation, and some of us were the creation. And so, you know, it's out there now. It's out there now. If we don't have any paperwork on it, stating that this is the rules and all this old type stuff, and we need to let that go, and start from now, and try to figure on how now we can, because we can't just make it ours. It's not just ours no more. It's not just, never really just been ours. When it was out there, Latinos was on it a little bit, but they wasn't real, What do you think about the Fat Boys? Prince Marky D, he was a little late in the game, with the rap. He wasn't at the beginning, but, he was a Puerto Rican, and I think, I don't know. I didn't look up his bio, but I'm thinking he one of the Fat Boys. He was a Puerto Rican, but even before that, you know the music has always been about really the drums. Latinos, they got the drums, the Congos or whatever the hell they got, and Africans, they got the drums. It's really the drums. We both come from the drums, and so the Latinos in New York and California are different. You got Mexicans, you got Puerto Ricans and stuff like that, and New York, and so it's different kind of Latinos, but I'm getting off topic. We all won, man. And hey, man, the cat's out the bag, man. Cat's out the bag, man. And we need to start from now and figure it out and how we gonna create a better future for hip hop for everyone, because it's part of everyone. Rock B.